Welcome to BuyTheDip.news. Today is February 26th, 2026. In this video, we summarize 5 stock articles that were published today with a buy rating that also score as a buy rating against our technical and fundamental metrics. Here's the breakdown. The following content is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always conduct your own research and consult a licensed financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Ares Management Corporation Financial Services Sector. Asset Management. Ares Management Corporation, NYS. Ares announced that its co-founder and chief executive officer, Michael Arufati, is scheduled to present at the 2026 RBC Capital Markets Global Financial Institutions Conference on March 11, 2026 at 12:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Ares Management is a leading global alternative investment manager offering clients complementary primary and secondary investment solutions across credit, real estate, private equity, and infrastructure asset classes. As of December 31st, 2025, Ares Management Corporation's global platform had nearly $623 billion of assets under management, with operations across North America, South America, Europe, Asia Pacific, and the Middle East. A live audio webcast of the presentation will be available on the Investor Resources section of Ares Management's website at www.aresmanagement.com. Here are the key growth metrics for Ares. Sales growth trailing 12 months, 53.3%. EPS growth next 5 years, 22.9%. Target price upside, 48.2%. Drawdown from 52-week high, minus 39.0%. 200-day smooth moving average position, minus 27.5%. Overall score, 73.0 out of 100. Metric rating buy. To summarize Ares, article recommendation is buy. Gross stock score is 73.0 out of 100. Metric rating buy. Axon Enterprise Incorporated Industrial Sector. Aerospace and Defense. Axon Enterprise Incorporated, NASDAQ. Axon reported better than expected Q4 results and raised fiscal year sales guidance, driven by strong demand for Taser 10, Body 4, and counter-drone equipment. Software and services revenue rose 40% year over year, and annual recurring revenue climbed 35% to $1.3 billion, supported by continued adoption of premium software and cloud-based services. EBITDA rose 46% and adjusted earnings per share reached $2.15, representing a 25.9% margin. Axon Enterprise raised its full-year revenue and EPS guidance, reflecting continued demand for premium products and cloud adoption. Here are the key growth metrics for Axon. Sales growth trailing 12 months, 33.4%. EPS growth next 5 years, 26.7%. Target price upside, 44.3%. Drawdown from 52-week high, minus 41.3%. 200-day smooth moving average position, minus 22.6%. Overall score, 71.5 out of 100. Metric rating buy. To summarize Axon, article recommendation is buy. Gross stock score is 71.5 out of 100. Metric rating buy. EGO. Eldorado Gold Corporation Basic Materials Sector. Gold. Eldorado Gold Corporation, NYS. A2G. Posted strong 2025 results with 488,268 ounces of gold and operating cash flow of $752 million. But higher costs from royalties and labor inflation drove higher AISC and negative free cash flow, with full-year cash flow negative $233 million largely due to Scoury's investment delayed to Q3 2026 due to moisture damage to cyclone feed pump VFD capacitors and slower power line approvals. Eldorado Gold guided 2026 production of 490,000 to 590,000 ounces gold and 20 to 40 million pounds copper with consolidated AISC of $1,670-$1,870 per ounce. Plans $375 to $405 million in growth capital at operating mines. A 60% increase in exploration to $75 to $85 million, and announced a quarterly dividend starting Q1 2026 after significant 2025 share buybacks. Here are the key growth metrics for EGO. Sales growth trailing 12 months, 37.4%. EPS growth next 5 years, 53.2%. Target price upside, 10.4%. Drawdown from 52-week high, minus 13.2%. 200-day smooth moving average position, 55.7% above. Overall score, 74.5 out of 100. Metric rating buy. To summarize EGO, article recommendation is buy. Gross stock score is 74.5 out of 100. Metric rating buy. Hood. Robinhood Markets Incorporated Financial Services Sector. Capital Markets. Robinhood Markets, NASDAQ. Hood. launched a $1 billion closed-end fund IPO offering retail investors access to pre-IPO companies including SpaceX, Databricks, and Stripe. The fund already owns stakes in AI-driven smart ring maker Aura Health and UK fintech Revolut, with 40 million shares expected to be sold at between $25 and $35 each. Trading is expected to begin February 26th, with the IPO expected to raise as much as $2 billion. Investors can request shares starting February 17th. Here are the key growth metrics for Hood. Sales growth trailing 12 months, 51.7%. EPS growth next 5 years, 20.2%. Target price upside, 65.4%. Drawdown from 52-week high, minus 49.6%. 200-day smooth moving average position, minus 27.3%. Overall score, 74.0 out of 100. Metric rating buy. To summarize Hood, article recommendation is buy. Growth stock score is 74.0 out of 100. Metric rating buy. IoT. Samsara Incorporated Technology Sector. Software, infrastructure. Samsara Incorporated, NASDAQ. IoT continues to grow rapidly as the pioneer of the connected operations cloud, providing a platform that allows businesses with large physical footprints to track and analyze assets in real time using plug-and-play IoT sensors and AI-powered cameras. Samsara's AI video safety segment, which monitors distracted or drowsy drivers, is expanding rapidly and materially reducing insurance costs for clients, generating high net retention and recurring revenue growth. Unlike traditional GPS providers, Samsara operates as pure software-as-a-service company, serving as the centralized brain for businesses in the physical economy, with its land and expand strategy encouraging adoption across trucks, warehouses, equipment, and workers. Regulatory mandates for digital logging and safety tracking further create near-term, forced demand for Samsara's platform, but risks include economic sensitivity, downturns in physical industries, high valuation, and competition from legacy providers like Verizon Connect and emerging startups. Here are the key growth metrics for IoT. Sales growth trailing 12 months, 29%. EPS growth next 5 years, 41.8%. Target price upside, 65.9%. Drawdown from 52-week high, minus 46.2%. 200-day smooth moving average position, minus 26.7%. Overall score, 75.5 out of 100. Metric rating buy. To summarize IoT, article recommendation is buy. Growth stock score is 75.5 out of 100. Metric rating buy. That wraps up today's 5 buy-rated stocks. There are 8 more buy-rated stocks today that you can view at BuyTheDip.news, along with full analysis for every stock. Like and subscribe for daily signals. Subscribe to access buy-rated stocks and BuyTheDip.news metrics in real time, the moment they're available rather than after market hours, along with hundreds of additional stocks that weren't rated a buy each trading day. Nothing here is financial advice. See you next time.